There are other T-cell activation markers that have been looked at as a potential predictor of response to immunotherapy. There's an interferon gamma signature that, a couple of years it's really hot, a year or two is not so hot. We go back and forth with it, again, because of the difficulties in really knowing what the immune system does and how it is impacted by different drugs, and therefore how these biomarkers might play a role in there. Then there are groups that are actually looking at composites, for instance, PD-L1 expression and infiltrating lymphocytes. We can divide tumors into several different categories based on the level of T-cell infiltration and PD-L1 expression as another potential biomarker. So, and then the ones that I think are more interesting are the ones that are very drug specific. For instance, there are combinations that are out there that have been investigated, and in a retrospective manner, it appears that certain lymphocyte population might be predictor of response or lack of response. The problem is that these are a little bit disjointed. They are based on small studies. It's kind of hard to carry them necessarily into the general patient population without more work, but I don't think anybody has given up on the idea of biomarkers. Those are being intensely investigated. Another one that's sort of more interesting is sort of this idea of molecular predictors of lack of response or response. We heard data that, for instance, the two mutations, LKB1 and KEAP1, could actually predict lack of response to IO, which would be equally as important and a potential biomarker of who should not get IO.